Hello everyone, my name is Tejasvi Sagar and today's date is 29 September 2021 and our today's video topic is containment. So in this video, before the starting the video, we see the some basic concept of OOPS concept, means the four pillars of the OOPS like polymorphism, abstraction, interface, encapsulation, inheritance. That is the basic pillars of the and main pillars of the OOPS. Then we see what is the use of the containment. So basically in a inheritance, first one we see the inheritance. So basically in inheritance we can extending our class, means one class, that method can be obtained in another class and that can be used to creating an object that we done with the inheritance. Then the second one is our polymorphism. So in a polymorphism means many forms. So object having the many forms, means in a polymorphism there are compile time and run time, that two is possible. So in a compile time is achieved by using a method overloading, and runtime polymorphism is achieved by the method overriding. Then we see the compile time polymorphism, how we achieve the method overloading. So in a method overloading there is a same method but the different argument we use, and the method overriding we use the same argument and the same methods, but we using the subclass and parent class. So without the method overriding is not possible without the inheritance. So inheritance is used in the method overriding. So next one is our encapsulation. Basically encapsulation means what? The encapsulation is hiding the implementation details, means we take a real-time example of the encapsulation means we'll take a real-time example. So medicine is contain multiple of the combination of the medicine. So it is the example of the encapsulation. So in encapsulation we make our variable is private and we make our method is public. As we using the getter and setter we can access our variable. So it is very useful for the safety person. In many of the mega project we use the encapsulation. So basically in a encapsulation what we done, in a encapsulation we make our variable is a private and we get this by using the setter and getter. Then next one is our abstraction and interface. Basically in abstraction and interface we write the incomplete method, so it can be complete by using the interface. Interface give the 100% of the abstraction. So abstraction is basically used for the, if we take a real-time example in a mega project, what will be happen, we don't know the somehow half of the part of the project, so we make our classes abstract and give to the another, so they will complete that part. So it can be do in a abstraction. So next one is our containment. So basically content means our composition, so has a relationship with that particular object and variable. So composition has a relationship in a Java. So class variable which are class that types in a relationship with our variable and data type. So basically example of a containment is that, for example, we create class professor and then we create the class student, and then we next one create a class first one we create class professor, then next one we create class student, and next one we create class student. So then we create an variable student as and the professor fee. So student as is related with the college and college is related with both of professor and student. So basically it depends on each other. So basically containment means what? Containment means composition has a relationship in a Java, so it can be dependent on each other. So variable and method that can be depends on each other, so that can be done with the our containment. So in this video we see the what is the containment, and containment has a relationship, and contentment basically composition. So this is about the contentment. Thank you.